We're going to go ahead and take a look at number 73 from section 2.3, writing equations of lines. Number 73, we are provided the following point, 2, 5, and we are also given the following equation of the line, 4x minus y is equal to 7. And what we want to do is we want to create an equation of the line that is perpendicular to 4x minus y is equal to 7, but it also must pass through the point 2, 5. So what we want to note here is that the line that we need to create is going to be perpendicular to the line that we're given. And what do we know about perpendicular lines? Maybe we know that they intersect at a 90-degree angle, but what do we know specifically about their slopes? And what you're probably saying at this point is, well, I know that the slopes of two lines that are perpendicular are opposite reciprocals of each other. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to work with the equation of the line that we are given, and we're going to harvest that information out of it. We're going to figure out what slope we need to use here. So I'm going to subtract 4x from both sides to start clearing out the left-hand side. And then I will divide everything by a -1. You could have also multiplied each term by a -1. That also would have helped you. So this is going to give you y is equal to 4x minus 7. So here's the information that we need. I know that the slope of this line that we are given is 4. So if this slope is 4, what is the slope of a line that is perpendicular to it? Again, we want to figure out what's the opposite reciprocal of 4. Well, the slope that we're going to want to work with will be negative, since this one is positive, and the reciprocal of 4 is 1/4. So there are a couple ways that we can solve this problem. Okay, so method 1, we'll go ahead and start off with our slope-intercept form. So this is kind of like our skeleton or our basic structure. We plug the -1/4 in for our slope, or our m, and we know that from the coordinate point that we are given, our y value will be 5, and our x value is 2. Notice that we've occupied all of the places except for b, which is our y-intercept. Now we can solve for the y-intercept. Okay, if we take care of this multiplication, this gives us 5 is equal to -1/2 plus b. We add 1/2 to both sides, we get 5½ is equal to b, or if you want to rewrite this in its improper form, that would be 11/2. So my final answer will be y is equal to our slope, which is -1/4 x plus 11/2. Okay. Method 2 has you working with point slope form. Okay. Again, we're going to go ahead and drop in our information. We know that our slope is -1/4. Our y value, or our y1, is going to be 5, and our x1 value is 2. And we can go ahead and solve from here. Y minus 5 is equal to -1/4 x plus 1/2. Add 5 to both sides in order to get this into slope-intercept form, in other words, to get y by itself. And we get -1/4 x plus 5½, which again, if we were to write that last term as an improper fraction, would give us y is equal to -1/4 x plus 11/2. And if you notice, either method that you use, you will still arrive at the same solution.